Hello everyone and welcome on day 16 of Advent of Cyber. So today's task is again focusing on machine learning, and let's start with the questions. What key process of training a neural network is taken care of by using a CNN? So if we go up here, yes. So this is the process that is taken care of by CNN, the feature extraction. And this is the main topic of today's task. So let's go down and paste here. As you can see, this is the correct answer for the first question. What is the name of the process used in the CNN to extract the features? If we go up, you will see we have two processes. One of the processes is also given to the name of CNN, convolution, and that is why it is also called convolutional neural networks. So if we go down, and as you can see, this is the correct answer for the second question. What is the name of the process used to reduce the features down? This is the second process. It's not the convolution one, but is the pooling. So let's go with this. This is a bit of theory. You just have to read the whole task to understanding a bit. What of the self-CNN did we use to train a CAPTCHA cracking OCR model? So if we go up here, you will see that for today's task, we will be using a specific OCR, and yeah, it's this one. We will be making use of the attention OCR. This is the name of the OCR model we're using today. And let's paste it again. Okay, so now we go to the practical side of the task. What is the password that MacGrady set on the HQ admin portal? To be able to answer this question, I'm going to start the machine. I already did it. So start machine. I already did it over here. Now I will need to show split screen. Okay. And I'm also gonna make it full screen to be able to work better. Okay. Now after we start the machine and we have this screen over here, you can see that we have a folder called brute forcer, and this is the tool that we're gonna be using today. In this terminal, the right terminal, I'm already in this folder. I'm gonna do ls, and as you can see, we have the bruteforce.py and a passwords.txt. This is the tool I'm gonna use to find the password of MacReady. But to do the brute force, first we need to start a Docker machine. So what we need to do, basically, I'm gonna need to go here, down here, and I'm gonna need to run this command. So docker run and this path over here. Let's paste it. Okay. So now if we do docker ps, you can see that the Docker machine is already running 3 seconds ago. Now what we need to do, we need to access the Docker machine by entering this command over here, docker exec it and the ID of the container, and then bin bus to get a cell for the Docker machine. But yes, one moment, I have to. Okay. So now I will have to erase the container ID and replace the actual container ID. Okay, in this case is this one, in your case will be something else. To find the container ID, you need to do docker ps. So now I'm gonna hit enter, and as you can see, I get a cell in the Docker machine. Now if we do ls, yeah, we're in the notebooks now. So after that, we need to go to the OCR folder. Let's do cd OCR ls, and as you can see here, we have the model, the labels, the raw data, the training, the labeling, and so on. So as you can see here, we have the HQ admin. This is the panel that we're going to be using, the panel that we need to brute force. When I open the browser, it's already here, hqadmin.thsm, and on the port 8000. So this is the admin panel that we need to attack today. As you can see, there is a CAPTCHA here and the username password. So the tool that we're going to be using today is going to do it automatically, brute forcing, and also by passing the CAPTCHA, of course. This is the goal of today's task. So now that we're here, the next thing that we need to do, once we're here already, I'm going to show you. It's already written here. We will need to go on the OCR folder and then copy the model on the temp directory. I just need to do this because I'm already on the OCR. Okay, paste, and now the model directory, this directory over here, is moved to the temp directory, is copied to the temp directory. Now what we need to do, we need to exit the Docker machine, and after type this command over here. So basically what we're doing here, we are hosting our own CNN model to be able to access the model through the website, through the brute forcing. So to access the model through the bruteforce.py file, this is the bruteforce.py file we're going to be using today to attack the web application. We need to host our own CNN model on our computer. So to do this, we paste, oops, not this one, we paste this command over here. Okay, and I think that we're ready to go. You can also check if it's if it has really started by accessing this URL over here. Okay, let me access it. Okay, I have to Firefox open. Okay, let me access it. Yes, it's malformed request, but it's there is the model is already hosted. Like you can see that there is something. We just requested something that doesn't really work, so we get an error. So now what we need to do, we need to run the brute forcer. We just have to go on the desktop. There is also the full command over here. You have to go on the desktop brute forcer folder, and then you run python 3 bruteforce.py. As I told you already, on my terminal, I'm already on the desktop brute forcer folder, so I don't need to go there. But what I need to do is python 3 bruteforce.py. When I hit enter, we have to wait, and as you can see, we got access to the panel, the admin panel, and the username is admin and the password is really not gonna guess this. So we copy this, go back, paste it here, and as you can see, this is the password to the HQ admin portal. Now the last question is, what is the value of the flag that you receive when you successfully authenticate to the HQ admin portal? All we have to do now, we have to go to the portal, username admin, and then the password we just found. and then you have to put manually the captcha. So 493, I think it's 17, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it was wrong. Okay, as it seems the AI does better job than me. 07052. Okay, and this is correct. So access granted, and this is the flag that we get when we access the portal. Paste it here, and that was the last question for today's task. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you on day 17 of Advent of Cyber.